We forgot how to ride a bike. They say it's like riding a bike, but it's not if you get on the bike and you fall off.
I mean, I don't do anything but talk, so I didn't forget anything.
Well, we had technical difficulties
Yes.
the last podcast we did, but Kelly was here. So that makes a difference because Kelly was here.
Yeah.
And he knows how to do stuff with stuff like this. More so than I. He's a sound guy.
Yeah.
I'm a singer, which is, you know.
I'm a monkey on the mic.
Yeah.
I don't do anything.
That's what I am.
Y'all tell me to come over and I come over.
That's what I am IRL. In real life. Yeah, I said that right. So, I've got it the best it's going to get. And you might hear some ringing in the background. It's not, you don't have tinnitus, or at least you don't.
If you do, this is not added.
This is.
It's not
you
flared up.
You haven't developed tinnitus because of the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, you might have. But,
I don't know if it's...
But you might hear some ringing, and I'll do my best to fix it in post. But right now, it is what it is. We took a break, and we usually do after the end of October. I didn't really mean to take a month off, but we're like, as we record this is December the 9th. And our last podcast came out late. It was a Halloween podcast. It came out in November, the 11th.
So basically a month. It's been a month, basically.
It's been a month. It went from November 11th to December the 9th. Which isn't terrible.
No,
some podcasts only do an episode a month.
It's been worse.
We try to do 2 a month. Every 2 weeks, I try to do a podcast. Yeah. So we took a small break, and it did not work out for us well.
You forgot how to work y'all's equipment.
We don't know how to do anything. Well, we still know how to drink, and we're doing that. You brought over some mighty fine monkey shoulder.
Yes.
That we were partaking, and I forgot that Bloody Mary thing that Laura brought me. I'm gonna drink it in a minute. And we have, thanks to 100 O'Clock Brewing. Do we ever talk about that on air?
Not much.
We have a keg of stout. What would you call that?
It's technically a sweet stout, but it didn't turn out as sweet as it normally does. So it's just an oatmeal stout.
Well, it's like I told you last night, and it's not just me. Because like people that don't even drink beer, like Alicia and Laura, like they both say it's better than Guinness.
Yes.
And I'm like, wow, the beer that we make, and I say we because I was there and I helped you pick something up, I think.
Yeah, we picked up.
We make beer that's better than the beer that people get paid to make professionally.
I mean, you can say the same.
And I'm not shitting on Guinness.
My favorite beer that I've drank is the beer I've made.
Yeah. Well, because we make beer we like.
I mean, the stouts.
We're not going to make a shitty beer, not on purpose.
I have.
But you didn't mean to.
The Maris Otter, the smash beers.
Otter, man.
That was good.
Sometimes it's just the simple things in life.
The Raptor Piss.
Raptor Piss is wonderful. I'm going to make a tap handle.
Name.
I'm going to make a tap handle with a Raptor on it for our Raptor Piss.
Yeah, the Raptor Piss is a double IPA for those who haven't drank Raptor Piss before. Which
we spent I gotta preface this by saying I have a 3D printer now. I got my early Christmas present from Alicia. Thank you. And I've already been printing all kinds of stuff. And me and you spent 45 minutes?
45 minutes.
On Thingiverse looking at all the tap handles we can print.
Yes.
There is a bunch out there, a bunch of cool ones. So.
And we seen something that you downloaded the file for that we needed last night.
Last night you were trying to tighten up the
post.
Post.
On the keg.
There's another name for those that I probably shouldn't say.
It's some kind of cock, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally the name for it. But we were trying to tighten it up. We couldn't.
Because I didn't have a wrench. And so you're printing one right now. Well,
I downloaded one.
You download the file.
That I'm going to print tomorrow.
Yeah.
And tonight I just printed another Batarang. So
there you go.
Let the nerddom begin.
What if you had a Batarang that looked like... What if you had a keg wrench that looked like a Batarang?
But I can put real pop culture on that keg wrench too.
Yes.
Or 100 O'Clock Brewing. 100 O'Clock.
It's hard to say when you've been drinking monkey shoulder.
I took the L out of clock.
Yeah.
That didn't work out good.
100 O'Clock Brewing or Brew Heathens.
I think you're the only officer in our homebrew club. right?
Yeah. I guess.
You're the only member that is an officer, which is
auxiliary.
funny because
I was
because
at large.
Yeah, like your title was just like
That hey, if nobody
the
else,
lowest of
if
any.
nobody else shows up, you need to be an officer there.
The way they described your position is a tiebreaker.
yeah, exactly.
But now you're basically the president.
I don't know.
There's no other officers.
There's only like 4 people that go to the thing, so there's no point in having an officer.
I think you should bring it up at the next meeting.
I'm the only officer here.
Since you're the only officer, you could call.
Y'all do what I say, you sons of bitches.
We're changing the name back to Brew Heathens.
We're changing the name back to Brew Heathens.
And we're gonna do whatever we want.
For anybody in the homebrew club, I love all of y'all. I'm not being bitter. I've been drinking monkey.
No, I like that name.
I've been drinking monkey shoulder as well.
I like that name.
Oh yeah, Brew Heathens is cool.
Because right now it's called the North Mississippi All-Star
It's Northeast Mississippi Homebrew Club.
Northeast Mississippi Homebrew Club.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, yeah. It's just it's a
That's 7-letter acronym.
and Nemesis.
But yeah, it's fine.
It's Northeast Mississippi. We are Northeast Mississippi, but
It just sounds a little on the nose.
it is on the nose. But
They
there's
don't look good on a T-shirt like
But,
the Brew Heathens would.
But I mean, we don't have a cool thing like Starkville, Columbus, and West Point like the Golden Triangle.
Yeah.
They're the Golden Triangle Homebrew Club. We don't have a triangle. We have our copper triangle right here, and as you refer to it, and
Yeah, the Copper Triangle.
Copper
Hatley,
Triangle.
Smithville, and Amory.
Hatley, Smithville, Amory. But so there's no
Copper Triangle Brewing is
the
excellent.
copper
If we didn't have an awesome... And by the way, if you're
I
wondering...
don't know. I kind of like Copper Triangle. Can we change it again?
From 100 o'clock because we have our own homebrew club, but it's not a club. It's me and you.
It's me and you now.
And we brew
It
beer.
used to be more people.
Kellogg's an adjunct member, I think, of our homebrew club.
You just call him junk?
Adjunct.
Oh, I knew. I just
Oh, just chicken broth.
chicken broth on that.
But our big homebrew club that we're a part of from Tupelo is the Northeast Mississippi
Homebrew Club.
Used to be called Brew Heathens. I'm lobbying for that.
Turn
Knight me as a gorilla at large, so I can
Yeah.
be in on that, and I'll be like, hey, look, we're changing it. That's 2 votes.
You gorilla at large.
Or whatever.
That's what you need to put on your little shirt.
That's my title. I'm the gorilla at large. I remember when I was like 10 years old, my dad went to Pizza Inn and got us a pizza, and it came with 3D glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And on NBC, they were doing a double feature of Gorilla at Large and The Creature from the Black Lagoon in 3D. And you had to wear those glasses
I remember.
from Pizza Inn in
They
Amory.
come on Sunday after church.
I don't
think.
remember what night it was, but it was...
Saturday.
And it was in black and white. So it
Yeah.
was black and white 3D.
I think it was from that West Point station. Did they
It
do?
was NBC, so it'd been too
Was
blue.
it NBC?
We only had 3 channels.
Okay. I remember
We had 4, 9, and 27. That's it.
27 used to do. They had a local station in West Point.
And we had like a 60-foot tower outside of our house just to get those 3
the
channels.
antenna.
Yeah.
Did you have to go turn it?
No, we had it. I guess what they had it tweaked.
I had to
where it
turn the
could pick up all
antenna.
3.
Hey, go turn the antenna. Walk outside, leave the patio door open when they can hear you yell, "Stop!"
They are in different directions.
Yeah.
Wow, we're really showing our
That's
age.
really showing her age right there.
Really showing our age. So anyway, I got a 3D printer. And I've been printing a lot of cool nerdy stuff. And this is very relevant to the podcast. I have an iPhone XR, and the edges are separating from the case. And I was like, I'll be damn if I go buy a case when I got a 3D printer. So I downloaded the file, and I'm still learning the software. But I downloaded the file, and I wanted to put real pop culture on the back of it, like the raised lettering like I did on those brass knuckles. I probably shouldn't say that on the podcast. Are those illegal?
No, they're not brass knuckles. They're plastic knuckles.
They're plastic knuckles, so that's not illegal.
Right.
I wanted my name on the knuckles of brass knuckles, so if I punch somebody,
Plastic knuckles.
I literally put my mark on them. Right. My literal mark. Anyway, I made a paperweight. So those embossed letters, I wanted to put on the cell phone. It said Real Pop
There you
Culture
go.
Podcast. But the problem is it prints on its back, and that's where I wanted the letters. So in the software, I had to flip it over to put the letters on there, and I don't know how it's going to print, but we'll see. So we may or may not have... We're probably going to have a lot of stuff to give away on here pretty soon.
Hey,
All kinds of
I've been
shit. This is
playing.
Real Pop Culture on it. Anything you can think of. Anything that's copyright appropriate.
Oh yeah. You ain't breaking no laws here.
No, not breaking any laws. So we had during our little break we took. Oh, I had a couple things I need to reference from last podcast. You haven't even heard it yet. This is mostly for Kelly because I got such a kick out of him using a new word called squallered. He was trying to say squandered.
Squandered.
He said he's squallered. I actually did some research. There's no such word as squallered, but to live in squalor means to live in filth, but it's spelled different. It's not even the same word, but it's SQUALOR.
Squalor.
I think squallered should be spelled SQUALLERED. Squallered.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's not a real word, but now it's a real pop. It's in the real pop culture dictionary.
It's in the real pop culture dictionary. Hashtag squallered.
You can holler and you can squander, or you can squalor.
Or squallered.
Another thing is the word we were looking for. We were talking about how, like, it seems like in medieval times there was a lot of torture going on. They had a lot of torture devices, and I was like, "What's that thing called when you get in trouble? Like, not bad trouble, but they'll do your arms and head. It's called stocks.
Stocks.
Yeah, and it's basically like you had to spend the night in the stocks, and there's all different versions of it. Like sometimes it's just your feet,
Yeah.
and then most of the time it's your head and arms.
Wasn't it also called the rack?
Maybe. Well, I think the rack is where they stretched you. There's one thing where they stretched you out. That's pretty rough. But like the bad thing is about having your head and arms in the stocks is because you can't sit down. So like if you imagine bent over in that position for like a day, that'd be pretty bad.
Oh yes.
And then there were some that had your arms and legs in it, but at least you were sitting down for that one. Anyway, that's what we were trying to say. Stocks. Later in this episode, might be the next episode, me and Alicia went and watched Ghostbusters Afterlife. And I'm not going to talk a lot about it because me and her are going to do 2 segments. One's going to be spoiler-free, obviously, for current. Then one's going to air way later. We're going to record them at the same time, but the spoiler-free one will probably wait till it's out on video, on demand. I don't know if it's going to be HBO Max or...
How old are you?
Video on demand, VOD. When it's streaming, and we'll even wait a couple weeks after that, so where a lot of people have seen it by then to talk about the spoiler.
So we'll know.
But I have a lot to say about that movie, and again, we're going to cover it later, so I won't talk a lot about it now, other than to say, do yourself a favor. 1, go watch that movie. 2, really do yourself a favor and watch it in a theater. That is a movie you need to watch on the big screen. I'm seriously thinking about going back and watching it again on the big screen. It's awesome. It's everything you would hope that it is if you love Ghostbusters. On Netflix, they finally released the second part of the Masters of the Universe on Netflix. Have you watched any of that?
I haven't finished the first one yet. I've watched some, but I haven't finished it.
I'll say this, and again, everything I'm fixing to talk about is spoiler-free. There's no spoilers on anything that we're going to cover right here. They did it in 2 sections, and that actually hurt them. They shouldn't have done that because the first section left you going, "What? Like, huh?"
I'm glad I waited then.
But now the second section really ties it together.
Okay,
you're like, okay, I'm okay now because if like I didn't hate it. Like they did some really good things that I'm glad they did. And this isn't a spoiler, but I always thought it was weird that He-Man and Adam looked exactly the same with just different clothes on. It's like you can't just put on a different shirt and I don't know you're not He-Man.
Superman's been doing it for years.
Yeah, at least he put on glasses and a hat. At least he put forth an effort.
Put on somebody out of glasses and nobody's supposed to know.
Well, I mean, if you walked in the door right now wearing a Batman suit, I'd be like,
who is that?
I'd be like, Anthony, where'd you get a Batman suit and why are you wearing it to a podcast? But at least there's something on your damn face and or body. I mean, He-Man literally just changed clothes.
Yeah, that's all he did.
I mean, that's kind of what Wonder Woman does, too.
Yeah.
Like Diana, is it Prince? Prince. Diana Prince and Wonder Woman is the same person, but with different clothes on.
They don't want to say anything.
Well, she does put her hair up
they don't want to,
when she's Diana.
They don't want to say anything. They just want to keep her
They don't want to bust her out.
They don't want to bust her out.
They want to make her mad because she's pretty.
Keep her changing the clothes.
But anyway, there's a, and I'll talk about it more later when everybody's caught up and watched it. Again, I don't want to spoil nothing, but it's good. With the second part, like, you're lucky that you get to see it all together now. And it actually didn't do them any favors to split it up. I know you've been watching Dexter.
Yes.
Are you caught up on that?
Yes, I am.
Dude, the latest episode.
It's pretty intense.
I mean, the plot just keeps getting so thick.
Yeah.
Like, you start out with a thin crust pizza, then you immediately go to hand tossed. Then you go to deep dish. Now,
it's lasagna.
Now, yeah, it's just a giant loaf of bread.
It's lasagna
and there's some
bread,
pizza toppings up there
bread.
somewhere. You need a ladder to get to. This is a very thick plot.
I don't want to spoil anything because we're not many.
Right.
Surely, though, if anybody is Dexter fans,
then you're watching. It's called The New Blood.
They just dove right in as soon as it comes.
Dexter New Blood.
New Blood. But it's really good.
Yeah, I'm liking it so much that I'm actually kind of scared. And the reason I'm scared is
end.
Well, it's only 8 episodes.
Yeah.
But what I'm scared of is I think this is going to be it.
Well, I hope they don't drag it out too long.
No, I mean, this is going to be the only season.
Which would be fine with me.
I would like to see Dexter New Blood season 2. But I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think so.
I think
I would like to just because I'm selfish, but I think
right, of course,
for the story they should stop.
Yeah. We had 9 seasons of Dexter. It did end badly. I'm just going to pour.
You might as well finish it.
I'm going to pour the rest of it. I don't have to work.
It's not a whole lot.
Well, and that way you can take your flask back.
I take my flask back home.
That's a pretty healthy size flask too.
I think it's a pint.
No, that's not a pint. That's at least a half a pint though.
Okay.
You got to think of a pint bottle, and this is.
Oh yeah, let's stay in. It might be a half a pint.
But my awesome ass Jack Daniel's flask that Barry bought me.
The same size as that.
It's smaller. But this might be thinner. I don't know. But here's your.
Did you have a QJ flask though, with the leather on it?
Oh yeah.
It's about the same size as that.
Where is that thing?
That's what I was thinking about. I don't know. Where's your shirt?
I say we. Tara and Alicia cleaned out the study.
You still didn't find it.
And that was like my main thing. Was like, did you find the glass with the shirt in it? And they're like, no, it wasn't in there. I'm like, the search continues. I have it in my possession.
It's a beer glass. It's huge. It's the size of a tea pitcher.
I'm at the point of entropy in my house, and we're working on it room by room. We're knocking stuff out. We're taking care of things. But I'm at the point to where I'm in such a high state of entropy that I'm buying things that I know I have.
Yeah,
because I need them now, and I know I'm not going to find it.
I've done the same thing.
I think we all do that.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you're going to find the thing. Like, I went and bought a new wrench. Well, I'm going to find my old wrench now because I bought a new one.
Yeah.
I bought a big-ass crescent wrench, like this long. It's a badass crescent wrench, though. It's like real man. It smells manly.
It smells manly?
It smells like cedar and beards. I think I've got a buzz. I'm sorry.
Probably. Damn monkey shoulder.
Dexter New Blood, go watch it. If you've never seen Dexter, watch seasons 1 through 8 and then this.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was some good stuff in season 9. It was just the ending that was stupid. And in all the interviews I've seen with Michael C. Hall and the rest of the cast and crew, they're all like, well, we wanted to come back and do this for the fans. They needed a better
they need a better
ending. And I'm like, do we have to have an ending, though? Because I'm really enjoying the ride on this one.
Yeah.
It's I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm just going to shut up. This movie has been out for a long time, but I just watched it. In the Heart of the Sea.
Haven't seen it yet.
Sean told me about that.
Haven't seen it.
Dude, that is such a good movie. It's got Thor in it.
It's got Thor in it.
Chris Hemsworth.
Yes.
Is like one of the main characters, if not the main character. And this is not a spoiler. It's about the Moby Dick story. I had no idea Moby Dick was real.
Yeah, I
thought it was complete fiction. It's not. You can look it up. All that shit really happened. Well, I say all of it. I don't remember the book, verbatim, but the Moby Dick story was a real thing. There was a giant, they called it a white sperm whale. And awesome. They said it was 100 feet. And that's not that ridiculous because they find those kinds of whales in the wild all the time.
All the
They're
time.
90 feet. They haven't.
I guess
I
if
don't
you're-
think there's been one that's quite
I
100.
guess you're on a wood boat.
But
though.
if you've
It's-
got a bunch of confirmed 90-foot ones and then a 100-foot one shows up, that's not that crazy.
That's not that crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, it really existed, and it really attacked ships and sunk them. It was like it was because I didn't realize how popular whale blubber was back then. They didn't even drill for gas yet.
Yeah.
They didn't know about gas. Like everything from your lantern in your house to the street lights, everything ran on whale blubber. So all these people would go out and they would kill these whales, and they were really wasteful because they couldn't bring the whales with them. They would render all the fat off into barrels and just dump the carcass in the ocean. And this one whale said, and I'll have to edit this, your couch, and started attacking these ships and sinking them. And it finally got killed later on. I read about this on the internet when I was just fascinated that it's a real thing. But yeah, it's about the Moby Dick story, which again turns out to be real. It really happened, or at least a close version of it. Another movie that's been out a long time that I just watched, and when I say I just watched, me and Alicia watch it like every night. I've watched it like 20 times. It's King Arthur: Legend of the Sword. It's on Netflix. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah, lots.
Dude, if you're a nerd, if you're a fan of fantasy or anything
I think
cool,
that's the best rendition of the King Arthur story to date.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's really good. And I haven't watched Sons of Anarchy. I know, gasp. But that guy is like one of the main characters.
Yeah, he's the main character.
Yeah, okay. I watched Venom: Let There Be Carnage. You seen it yet?
I have not.
It's good. If you liked the first one, it's not just like the first one, but it's
Close. Yeah, but I like the first one. The first one's good.
it's a good continuation. They didn't
Okay.
try to reinvent the wheel,
Okay.
but then again, they didn't try to make the same movie twice. It's of course it's called Let There Be Carnage, so you know
Okay,
Carnage is in it.
yeah.
And Woody Harrelson's good at anything he does.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a really good movie. I liked it a lot. Some stuff that I haven't seen. Well, I haven't started watching Hawkeye yet. Have you?
I'm waiting on more episodes to come on there.
I think there's like 3 out.
There's
now.
like 3 out right now, so I'm waiting on more to come on.
That Morbius, is it Morbius or Mobius?
Morbius.
Morbius. That's coming out soon. The Batman is coming out in March.
Is that the one with Robert Pattinson?
Patterson. Is it Patterson or
Pattinson. I
Patterson?
don't know.
Patterson.
The twinkly vampire.
Yeah, the vampire guy.
Okay.
I'm keeping an open mind about that one.
I think he'll do okay. I mean, yeah.
There was some movie he did, and everybody online said if you go watch that movie, he's of course not playing Batman or anything like Batman, but the role he played in that movie, and he did it so well, you'll feel okay about him playing Batman. You won't have any nervousness about it. Boba Fett is coming. The Book of Boba Fett, I think it's called. It's the spinoff from The Mandalorian.
Oh, okay.
It comes out soon on Disney Plus. I don't have the
I
date, but it's coming really soon. Spider-Man. What's
The 17th. The multiverse. Home something home.
Is it Far From Home?
Far From
I thought that
Home,
was the last
something
one. No, that was
yeah.
the last one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the new Spider-Man movie.
Okay, while I'm looking up what the name of the new Spider-Man movie is, I was going to tell you, I was listening to Kevin Smith's podcast called Fat Man Beyond. I can't talk and type.
No Way Home.
No Way Home. But wasn't the last one called Far From Home?
Baby.
Let me look. I hate it when I don't know things. But I've got Google.
That means we know everything.
Far From Home, 2019, yeah.
Yeah.
There are people in big cities that are scalping tickets to that movie for over $100
For the Spider-Man?
for the new Spider-Man. They were talking about that on his podcast. But of course, we don't have to worry about that here. But like in LA, like you would probably have to pay $120 to go see
I think
Spider-Man.
I'm going to go see it that Sunday after it comes out.
I never watch a movie.
On the opening weekend or opening night?
You remember when me and you and Laura went and watched, I think, Suicide Squad or
We
something?
watched Batman versus
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. Batman versus Superman.
That would be an awesome flick.
yeah.
I don't know.
Spider-Man wins.
No. Batman would destroy Spider-Man. He's
No.
a kid.
The first time they fought,
he would outsmart him.
Spider-Man wins. The second time, Batman smokes him. The first time, Spider-Man wins. That's how Batman wins every time. It's the second go around. He always wins.
He
a
figures
rematch.
some shit out.
He
Like,
figures
I
some shit
see you.
out.
What's your
I
game,
see how
man?
you use tricks because I'm just a dude. So I'm gonna go spend some money and I'll kick your ass the second time. Which I'm okay with that.
It's not just spending money. I mean, he's very smart.
He's very smart.
He would outsmart Spider-Man.
But
I'm not saying Spider-Man's dumb either. But
Peter Parker's a scientist. You're thinking of the kid Spider-Man in high school. The Peter Parker is a scientist.
he is, but
He's
no
also
Batman.
got superhuman strength, which
Batman
Batman
would kick his
does
ass.
not.
There's so many superheroes Batman would have a tougher time with than Spider-Man, in my opinion. I mean, all he's really got going for him is webs.
He's got superhuman strength.
Yeah,
He's
but
stronger.
so does Superman, and he beat him.
The second time. The second time. If Peter Parker is walking down the street and Bruce Wayne is walking down the street and they bump into, and he's like, "Hey kid, what you doing?" Guess who got smoked?
I don't know.
Bruce Wayne,
I doubt
because he
it.
don't have his utility belt.
Bruce Wayne, without any of the toys, is a straight up ninja assassin.
And guess what Spider Sense can do? Negates it.
No, it wouldn't negate it.
Negates it.
He would figure out a way to use it against him.
The second
And,
time.
look, and I'm not shitting on Spider-Man. I read
He's
Batman
going to do
comics.
his back
I've
computer
seen him
research.
beat people way harder than
He's
Spider-Man.
going to do his back computer research. He's going to get, hey, Hoss, I need you to make me something to kick Spider-Man's ass. So somebody else helps him make something to kick Spider-Man's ass.
And another thing
and
about
that's what
Spider-Man
happens.
is he feels bad about shit like that, but Batman doesn't. Like, he won't be,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. He won't, like, I feel like Spider-Man would, like, probably punch
But yeah.
Batman with his superhuman strength and be like, I'm sorry.
So sorry,
And while he's apologizing,
I'm
he gets a batarang in his eye.
I'm so sorry I killed you with one punch because you're a human.
Who has Spider-Man killed with one
Because you're a
punch?
human being.
Who has what human beings has he
that
killed with one
stranger that
punch?
stepped into his punch that nobody talks about because it would be bad publicity for Spider-Man.
What, from the comics?
Well, no, well,
Is that a movie?
it's a chicken broth story.
Oh.
That's
Now you're just being silly.
yeah.
Anyway, people are scalping
I'm glad we just went into that real fast.
Spider-Man tickets. And like I said, no. I know what we were saying. We went to a movie. It wasn't Spider-Man.
It was Batman versus Superman.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
I don't think it
Well,
was.
we went to movies together, but that's the last one I remember.
Anyway, it was packed, and we sat in the very back.
very back.
And me and you snuck in a flask.
Yeah, there was Batman versus Superman.
Probably that one.
Yes.
And I remember when we opened it, for some reason, that whole area just started
Reeking of
reeking.
Jack Daniels.
And everybody was looking back like, what are y'all doing back there?
Because you can hear click, 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 click.
And I'm not a good whisperer.
Are you gonna hit?
Like, hey man, pass that back over here. Let me take a shot.
This
everybody
movie
was-
sucks.
No. But yeah, the whole area smelled like bourbon. I don't know why. But it did. Like, I could
It did.
smell
I
it.
could smell. Everybody could smell it.
Everybody could smell it, and they were looking back at us like, what the hell?
They was waiting on us to pass it to them.
Probably.
I'm sorry I don't
They
know
were-
you.
They were jealous. Like, I wish I'd have brought a flask. But anyway, I don't like going to packed movies. And me and Alicia went to see Ghostbusters at like the perfect time. It had just come out the weekend before, and this was like, I was off the whole week of Thanksgiving. And this was on like that Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it was like most people probably had to work that day. Maybe they're off Wednesday, and they're not going to come Thursday because it's
Right.
Thanksgiving. Like that Friday, it would have been packed. That Saturday, it would have been packed.
Right.
But that Tuesday, it
was
was
good.
perfect. Like there were people in there, but not a lot. And they sell beer there now.
I think
So-
Spider-Man comes out the 17th. So our Christmas party's the 18th here.
Yes.
And then the 19th, I think I'll make us
That's too early.
It's too early?
soon.
Still think so?
No,
Yeah.
I'd wait till at least the next weekend.
That's Christmas.
Well, dude, I'm off. Wait, when does it come out?
The 17th.
I'm off till like for Christmas break. I don't go back to work till like January 3rd or 4th.
Mm-hmm.
So there'll be a lot of weekdays,
Yeah.
like at 4 in the afternoon. That's
We go get
Yeah.
in there and
that's the time.
see it.
And then you can leave and like go have dinner.
Right. Go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
I think we just planned our post-Christmas
Post-Christmas celebration.
Spider-Man celebration.
Yeah.
The whole time I'll be sitting there like, man, Batman would kick his ass if he did that to him.
You said that with all your Batman stuff hanging on the wall. You biased. No,
I'm not. I like Spider-Man.
Well, yeah.
Every bias.
I
I do. I like Spider-Man.
You just don't recognize.
I just don't think he could.
You just
beat
don't
Batman.
recognize his abilities.
I've seen Batman beat people harder than Spider-Man to beat. He stands up to gods.
The second time.
The
It's always the second time with Batman. I think I done a search, and there's if you look it up on the Google search, there's these guys who match superheroes that haven't been matched together, and they said statistically, the first time Spider-Man will win. The second time, Spider-Man ain't got a chance at all, because that's how Batman does.
Well, that's the way they write a lot of the comics.
Batman's
and
just
for
smart.
a
He always redoes it.
Everybody likes a good comeback.
It's like, Punisher's badass, but
Rocky lost in the first film.
Does Punisher stand a chance against Spider-Man? No.
Yeah, because he would shoot him with a gun.
And he's got superhuman strength. It doesn't bother him.
He's bulletproof?
He knows the bullet's coming. He can duck.
Yeah, but have you seen Punisher's guns?
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of them that shoot really fast.
Yeah. But,
Is Spider-Man bulletproof, though? I don't think
I don't know if he's bulletproof. I mean, he's not Superman.
Like Superman's bulletproof.
But he does have superhuman strength.
And, I've always wondered if Wonder Woman's bulletproof, but she always just uses those bracelets.
She's got them bracelets.
She's just so fast that she uses her bracelets to deflect them. But if a bullet actually made it past the bracelet, would it penetrate? Would it kill her? I don't think it would.
I don't think so. I mean, what kind of bullet are we talking here?
Shazam is probably bulletproof.
Shazam is not bulletproof. If he is, he shouldn't be.
You don't like Shazam?
No.
You didn't like the movie? The movie was good. You can't say that movie was not good. You didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
That's okay. That's why you don't think it's good. It was a good movie. Bro, I used to watch the Shazam TV show in like 71.
No, I watched that. He doesn't possess any kind of invulnerability, which is a hard word to say, like some of the other superheroes, but he relies on his speed and agility to stay out of the way.
So if you shot him and it made it past his speed and ability.
They just said you couldn't because he's fast.
Okay, if he was unconscious and you shot him, it would make a hole in him.
Who's going to make him unconscious? Not Punisher.
He might be tired. He needs a little nap.
He's
a little spotty now.
He's going to climb and hang up upside down somewhere where nobody finds him. Yeah, it's obvious Spider-Man's my favorite and Batman's Mark's favorite.
I mean, there's a reason he's my favorite.
You can't not like Spider-Man, though.
I do.
That's what I'm saying.
I
like
do
Batman
like
as
Spider-Man.
well, but, he does have...
I mean, he's one of my favorite Marvel characters.
He does have extra abilities other than money.
He don't have any money. When he delivering pizzas in that one movie?
Yeah, well, I mean, but that's what they when Flash actually, he said, "What's your superpower?" He goes, "I'm rich."
Yeah,
that's his superpower.
That's funny though.
That's funny. It's hilarious.
The Marvel movies made me like Iron Man.
Yes, well, Iron Man was as a comic book was kind of blah.
Yeah, he was. He was like I wouldn't say a C-list superhero. I would say the Guardians of the Galaxy were.
Oh, they were.
I mean, I never read a Guardians of the Galaxy comic book in my life. And that movie came out, I was like,
a lot of those.
This is awesome.
Ant-Man, those were kind of like kiddie stuff. But
yeah, that Ant-Man was definitely like a CD superhero. He wasn't like.
A lot of those was.
I think Marvel does a better job at that, taking superheroes that aren't well known.
I'm bringing them to the forefront.
More so than DC.
I think they translate better to. They translate better to film, and they won't get that goober fan. That said, his uniform's the wrong color. That movie sucks.
Yeah.
So if they're
purists,
if they're kind of obscure to the comic book world when they put them into movies, nobody really cares.
And it's weird to me that there are purists in nerd culture because they do. Don't get me wrong, they do f some characters up sometimes on the big screen and small, but dude, like. What's your Batman when you've got a world where Adam West was Batman, universally loved,
right?
Totally different than Michael Keaton, universally loved. Totally different from Christian Bale, universally loved.
You skipped Val Kilmer and George Clooney.
Oh, did I? Oops. Oh no! I'll have to go back and correct that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many. Even in the comics, Batman has changed. He's progressed. Yeah. From the Golden Age to the Silver Age to the modern stuff. Like, it's not the same, but we all like each version for different reasons. So how can you be like, oh, well, this one sucks because of this. Like, Adam West was silly. Like, he would punch people and it would say Zoc.
Because that was the comic book at the time, yeah.
But we loved it.
Oh, yeah, it was great. But, well, that time, there was nothing like that on TV.
You may give you a funny piece of trivia?
Yeah.
I can't remember what studio had Batman 66 TV show. But anyway, when they canceled it, when they finally canceled Batman, NBC was going to pick it up and do like a prime times type deal with it. And they were in negotiations to buy the Adam West, Burt Ward, Batman, same characters.
Yeah, everything.
Everything would be exactly the same, but just be changing network. You know why they didn't go through? Because they destroyed the sets when the show got canceled. They're like, we're not rebuilding all those sets.
They just tear all that shit down.
You know, all the sets where they're like climbing the wall, and they had like these.
Yeah.
I mean, they were cheesy for the by
time,
today's standards, but like
back then, that's what you had.
And they're like, we're not rebuilding all those sets. That's too much money. Never mind.
So,
but if it hadn't been for that, you would have seen like a primetime NBC Batman series for who knows how many seasons with Adam West. I think I should play the song "Adam West is Batman." Have you heard that?
I have not.
I watched a documentary on Batman. Huge surprise. And there's this like I don't want to say a punk band. It's kind of punky. But they have a song called Adam West is Batman, and I liked it so much I reached out to them and asked them if I could play it on the podcast, and they were like, "Shoot, yeah, play away." And I was like, "I'd like to interview y'all too," and they're like, "Yeah, we're really busy right now, but we're down." And I haven't got them on the show yet, and I played it. I can't remember what episode.
Well, play the song.
I'm gonna play it right now,
and I can take a break.
I could tell you needed to pee because you kept moving the microphone away from your face.
Oh well, no, I was thinking about getting a beer.
We'll get a beer and so, let's take a break.
Same thing, though, right?
This is Adam West is Batman by the Plaid Jackets. And I'm really going to play the song.
Well, yeah.
You'll hear it.
I hope so.
Superheroes, that's for sure. A Superman, Spider-Man, and the Cape Crusader. But there's only one man that stands above the rest. And this song's for you, Mr. Adam West. 'Cause Adam West is Batman. Adam West is Batman, yeah. He puts others in the trash can. Adam West is Batman, yeah. I got nothing against Mr. Christian Bale, and that Michael Keaton had the Vicky Vale. But there's only one man who fights off great white sharks with an aerosol spray can. Adam West can. 'Cause Adam West is Batman. Adam West is Batman, yeah. He puts others in the trash can, yes he does. Adam West is Batman, yeah. We've all got our superheroes, that's for sure. A Superman, Spider-Man, and the Cape Crusader. There's only one man that stands above the rest. And we salute you, Mr. Adam West, 'cause Adam West is Batman. And Adam West is Batman. He puts bad guys in the trash can, yeah. Adam West
I don't know what year that song came out exactly, but I really hope Adam West got to hear that before he passed away.
Yes.
That was a good song. I love it. And we were talking about during our little break. Actually, our little break became a big break.
It was a big break.
To everyone else, the break only lasted one song, but for us, it lasted a good 45 minutes.
Wasn't quite that long.
I'd say a strong 30.
Strong 30.
Oh, and the podcast from here on out, excuse me, is either going to suck or be awesome because I've got a pretty hard buzz right now. That monkey's shoulder hits you in a different direction.
Yeah.
It hits you on the shoulder. But during the break, you were messing with me about the whole Spider-Man, Batman thing. But you know what's funny? And it's turned into a whole thing now, like a trope, because everybody likes to mess with me.
Yes.
They're like,
I've been trying to goad people into
like
calling the line.
people will walk up to me and go, "Hey man, Hulk Hogan could beat Batman." And I'm like, "Listen, brother." That's my best Hulk Hogan impression. But you got to realize this whole podcast was predicated on an argument between Clint and I on Iron Man versus Batman, which I won, obviously. But
Because you said Batman would win?
well, I'll get back to that in a minute. But me and Clint had discussed doing a podcast before that. And the people that were hanging out here, heard us talk about it. And then we got in that argument about Iron Man versus Batman, which, again, I won, clearly.
Iron Man wins.
And, please, that's the easiest one.
I was just doing
That's
it.
the easiest one.
I was a bait job.
That's
there.
the easiest
I was
one.
just a bait job.
And again, I love Iron Man.
I wanted to see
but take away the suit.
I wasn't there. I wanted to see your reaction.
Take away the suit.
He's nothing.
He's Tony Stark.
He's
Take
Tony
away
Stark.
Batman's suit. He's a ninja.
He's still a ninja.
A
He's
legit
still a
ninja that will karate chop your larynx.
Right.
Um,
Into the larynx.
but we got to that argument, and everybody was like, "Y'all were talking about doing a podcast. That should
That's your
have been
podcast.
on the podcast." And that night, if I'm not mistaken, if Clint's listened to this, he can clean up my verbiage if I'm not remembering it. But I'm pretty sure that's when I said, "Hey, man, look, I've got recording equipment because I record my band. Kill J. Ding.
Ding.
And why don't you come over whatever night, Monday or Tuesday or whatever I said, and let's just try to hash it out and figure it out." Because I'd never done a podcast. I knew what they were.
Right.
And we did what we now kind of call episode 0.
Yes.
And we saw that we knew how to do it and how it worked as far as the technical aspect. And then after that, like a few days later, we did episode 1. And now we're on 171.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
At the after this, when we wrap this segment up, you went to the Tupelo skate shop.
It's a skate change. It's called Change Skate Shop.
Chains.
Change.
Change.
Like change. Like this
Change.
is. We need to make this different.
Oh, okay.
Change.
I like it. Change skate shop. Skate shop. We need to give them a shout out.
Yeah.
And you did an interview with the owner that we're going to play.
Yeah, Matt Robinson.
Okay. So we need to give them a shout out, even though I just completely butchered their name, but I got back on course.
We're old. We have excuses.
One thing before we get to that I wanted to talk to you about is we went on vacation again. And you have a friend that has a condo
Yes.
that said, "Hey, go stay in my condo because it's December and it's not being rented and
it's close
Merry
to our,
Christmas."
it was
and
close to Laura's birthday and our anniversary, so that
Yeah.
was what that is. Yeah.
And y'all were like, "Y'all want to tag along? You'll have to sleep on the fold-out couch, but I mean, you ain't got to pay nothing." And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean."
Sure.
And Alicia was like, "Do you want to go with them?" And I was like, "Any other, like, this is the worst time of year
ever to go.
because we're trying to buy Christmas presents and we're getting like we just came out of Thanksgiving and I'm like, but we ain't got to pay for shit but our food, and we're gonna buy alcohol and food anyway, whether we go there or not." So anyway, we went. We had a really good time. We recorded a little bit on the balcony one night. I don't know if that's usable or what we'll do with that.
Probably not because I don't remember it.
You can send it to me and I'll see
Oh, yeah.
if I can edit 20 minutes down to 4.
Four, because we was just like,
Yeah.
we was drunk.
Yeah, we were.
McAllen. That's what we was drinking.
Yeah. Well, I brought what was left of my bottle of Macallan, and I said, I'm not leaving here with that bottle.
Right.
And we didn't. But one of the most interesting things podcast worthy interesting, I suppose, would be you wanted to go to Fort Morgan.
Yes, that was at the end of the trip. Yes.
Yeah, at the end of the trip. And you know what? And I didn't tell you this because I knew nothing about it. And you were like, I want to go to Fort Morgan. I'm like, I'll go. And you were like, they did haunted stuff there, and there's spookies and ghosts, and which there are at most forts. And I was like, I'm in. Let's do it. And it was awesome. It was very cool place.
We spent about an hour and a half
go.
longer than I expected to spend there.
But I know more about it now after I've been there
yes.
than before I went there. Alicia even bought that book, and I read some about it, and you've sent some links. There's been a lot of paranormal investigations out there and stuff like that. And one thing that I didn't understand that I do now, I was like, there's been like 3 wars. Well, there was like 2 Civil War battles there, the Spanish-American War.
Yeah.
And they geared up for World War II, but nothing ever happened there.
Right.
But they had it manned and ready just in
case.
In the World War II. So it's been in several battles and different things. But I was just like, why here? Like if you're coming to raid this area and you know there's a fort there, just go around it. But then I looked at the map and I was like, oh, that's the perfect spot.
You can't go around it.
That is the perfect spot if you want to go up in the port.
The Mobile Bay, yeah.
Because there's this tiny strip of land.
Yeah.
And on the very tip is Fort Morgan.
Fort Morgan. And
so it's unavoidable.
Yeah.
And it's a badass fort. Like,
Yes.
I was tired from walking.
I expected
There's a lot.
I expected to get there and me walk around and look at stuff, walking around humping myself in the chest because I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And everybody to be huffing and puffing in the truck waiting to go. But that wasn't the case.
No,
that wasn't the case at all.
It was like, this is awesome.
Everybody was running around looking at stuff. So it was a cool trip. I
And,
wish we'd have left earlier where I could have stayed longer.
Yeah, there was so
'Cause we
much.
got there with
Me
like-
and you got lost.
That we got lost in the tunnels.
Well, because it's like I was like, this is D&D, man. This is a D&D
It's
dungeon.
exactly.
Because you go through this one door, this tiny little door, you crouch down to go through it, and then it opens up this whole other area of many other doors. And this door might be a dead end.
Yeah.
This one might lead to a whole nother section. And this one takes you outside. You're like, well, we're outside. We'll just circle around.
No.
We couldn't get back.
We had to backtrack a little bit.
A lot of bit. And you remember, I saw that big hole in the wall where it looked like the Kool-Aid Man had ran through.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Oh,
close.
yeah. Yeah.
But I was on the wrong side of it.
Yes.
And the reason I couldn't identify the doorway is because it looked more like a window. We had to crouch to go through
Crash
it.
to get to it, yeah.
So I was looking for a doorway, not for like a little...
And a doorway with light on the other side, not a doorway with pitch blackness on the other side.
And
that
a
was
little bridge.
A little wood
In a
bridge
room.
in a room. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
It's a very interesting place to
interesting,
explore.
creepy
I would
ass
like
place.
to go back and spend more time
creepy ass place. Laura met a friend that potentially got a photograph, or a digital picture of
a
a
ghost.
apparition.
Well, that all started because Laura took a picture and it had orbs in it, and then she made a video, and there's a little orb dancing in the video, and I think that girl heard her talk about that and walked up and said, hey, check this out.
Yeah, something
Right?
like that. Yeah,
I think that's how that went down.
right.
And she had like I didn't see the picture, but according to y'all, it was like just a figure, like a blurry, translucent,
ghostly
a ghostly figure.
silhouette. Yeah, I guess that's the way to explain it.
Okay.
We gave them stickers, so if y'all listening to the podcast, call the hotline number. Mark, go ahead.
Oh, shit.
And let us know.
662-767-4489, I think. Editor's note, it's 662-767-4487.
There you go.
Or I know our email, popculture4real@gmail.com. popculture4real@gmail.com.
So if you're that biker couple that we gave stickers to,
Or anybody.
at Fort Morgan.
We gave a lot of stickers out and talked to a lot
or
of
anybody
people.
that we seen on our trip.
We're getting better about that.
Yeah, we
We'll
gave stickers
shamelessly
to.
promote.
We went to how many breweries we go to? 3 breweries.
Yeah, and we gave out stickers there.
3 breweries and a whiskey bar. First whiskey bar I've ever been to.
Man.
Woo!
Well, go to our Instagram. It's not on the Real Pop Culture Instagram, but it's on mine and yours.
I should have tagged it in both, but yeah, it'll be on our individuals. And
I drank a Macallan Special Blend. It was the number 1.
edition number 1.
Edition number 1. Which Kelly bought me. What's that orange bottle? Is that 3? edition 3 or 4. I think it's 3.
I think it's 2.
Is it 2?
That's 2, because that's what I drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that lasted me. I kept that bottle for a year.
Yeah, you drank the edition 1, I drank the edition 2. At least you drank the Jack Daniels Sinatra.
Sinatra, which we tried on the Jack Daniels distillery
And she
tour.
also drank a Maker's Mark cask strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a cool
You
bar.
got to go with us and do the
It was
Jack
a, it
Daniels
was a kick-ass
tour.
bar.
Because now it's legal to drink it there, and you can have tastings.
Well, we had to drive over to Pensacola to go to the breweries in the place. We was in Orange Beach, so we just drove the 45 minutes to Pensacola.
Let's give a shout out to the other breweries. I'm terrible with remembering.
We went to the 5 Barrel, we went to Big Top, and Emerald Republic.
Which is the one that had the dude? Our waiter had like a badass beard.
The Big Top. I think that's the name.
That's some of the most interesting beer, and they have a big Killjoy sticker and a Real Pop Culture sticker on their refrigerator now.
Yes, they do.
Alicia went and put them on there. But I had that like breakfast sour. It tasted like a pancakes and eggs and bacon, and it was a sour.
Big Top Brewing in Pensacola.
Big Top Brewing, yeah. And I had the sour IPA. Wow, that was something.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
I drank that.
And he was like, "Try the peanut butter jelly, Tom." And I think I got 2 of those.
yeah.
And I was like, "Did they back sweeten this?" He's like, "No, they put peanut butter and jelly in the damn beer and brewed it."
I drank a brown ale there. Yeah, they drank some good beers. But
Yeah.
I think good
Yeah, they
some
had
good beers. The 5 Barrel was cool. It was a little throwback. They had them old pulley ceiling fans in there.
Yeah.
Off a pulley and belts running like 4 or 5 ceiling
They had a good
fans.
big pretzel.
Yeah, good big pretzel. Good big pretzel.
I like their mustard sauce.
Uh,
Is that a German thing, the big pretzel?
Yeah.
Is that where that came from?
Mhm.
Because when you do
I
like,
guess. I'm guessing. I don't know. Sounds good to me.
if you're, we have German listeners.
Well,
Hit us up. Tell us, where did the big pretzel originate?
yeah. Is it Bavarian? Maybe. I don't know. What
It,
that means.
I mean, anytime you go to like an Oktoberfest,
There's always pretzels.
there's
and,
big pretzels
and
and
sauerkraut
sauerkraut
bratwurst.
and lederhosens.
and lederhosens. And I love all those things. I'm wearing them right now. I'm really not, but you don't know that.
That's your Superman outfit.
It's my
Like if you
Superman
rip your
outfit.
shirt open,
There's
there's
lederhosens.
lederhosens.
And a big 32-ounce mug of beer.
So is there anything else you want to say about Fort Morgan? I mean, other than it was awesome. Another thing I thought was interesting about that place is like they started building a fort there, and this is 1800s, by the way. And they were like, I don't think this is the best location. And then
This
they just
movie.
abandoned it, and there's
Yes.
ruins there of like the
Yeah, the original.
false start, Morgan.
false-
And then they
that is-
built this.
yeah.
And dear, like, it's for its time, it was like state of the art.
Yes.
Like, what did they call it? Like a 5 points.
It's like the first concrete bunker or something built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was heavily fortified.
Because it was in like it was there from the Civil War, and it was made out of brick. They got slaves to make the bricks.
Yeah, they're handmade, like
handmade
oven
bricks.
baked bricks. And but it looked, I mean, it still looks awesome. And there's a museum on site of these artifacts.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
That they
This is
found
cool. You just have
around
to
there.
go to Fort Morgan. It's $8 to get in.
And
And
they
like
had
I
these
said,
huge cannons. You remember in the museum we saw a picture of a cannon that had 7 people like
just sitting on top of it.
operating it. It took 7 people to
It's
operate
crazy.
this gun.
But
it sank ships.
We were kind of rushing because we was trying to get out of town because we was leaving. We had our luggage in the back of the truck the whole time we was there, and we spent what 2.5 hours there.
We spent a good 2 hours.
So
there.
we was I don't know, we wasn't, but we kind of rushed because we had to get on the road.
Oh,
if it had
yeah.
been earlier in the day, we'd have stayed longer, I believe.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking a whole day because it
Yeah.
took us almost an hour to drive there from where we were.
Well, we got rerouted.
Yeah.
We went the wrong way the first time, so that took 30
Which is
minutes.
weird to get lost on a peninsula.
30 minutes out of the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, it was a fun trip. We drank some beer, some cool breweries. Went to a whiskey bar. Yeah,
Yeah, and that whiskey bar was wow.
top notch. I'll go back there again. and spend more money
But it was like they had ladders to climb up
to the
get,
tippity top. To get
there's that much whiskey, that many rows.
God,
of
it's ridiculous.
Just everything. And I asked her, because they had Old Crow there, and I was like, ha ha, real funny. And I asked her, I said, be honest with me, how often do you get a request for Old Crow in this bar? She said, you'd be surprised.
Wow.
And I was like, if it's more than one, you're right.
Yes.
I would be. And what
Yeah.
else was it?
They had Old Crow, Ancient Age. They had all of them.
Yeah, Ancient Age.
Ancient Age. They had all. I mean, they had like a
And
shelf of different varieties of Ancient Age. And I didn't know there was a
Old
thing.
Crow. I'm not shitting on Ancient Age. I got 2 bottles of it here somewhere, and it'll get drank probably around. They'll be emptied around 2026 maybe.
Yeah.
They'll get drank eventually, but I wouldn't go there
To drink Ancient Age.
with all the selections they
Oh, my
had.
God.
And ask for Ancient Age.
They had
Crow.
30-year-old Macallan at that place.
Oh, I know. How old is Rare Cask?
Recrest is unaged.
It's unaged. That's right.
But they had 30-year-old Macallan there.
How much was it?
$340 a shot.
So that's like $19 a molecule.
Something like that. It's like,
I
depending
would
on.
like an atom of that.
when
Okay,
you get-
that'll be $20.
You can't put it like, how much is a bottle of Jack Daniels? You just say, $20. When you get that old in Macallan, you can't, because it depends. Because
Yeah.
it's more like, it's like a house. That's my opinion on how much I'm going to sell it for. Yeah, I mean, I've had this bottle of whiskey for a while. So I think it can range from $4,000 to $5,000 a bottle, a 30-year-old Macallan can.
Well, there's got to be a limited supply.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
It takes 30 years to make it.
Right. I think that's right. But yeah, it's.
What's the 1939 Macallan?
Oh, I don't even know.
Have you ever seen that TV show, The Last Man on Earth?
Uh-uh.
Or what's that funny guy's name that does MacGruber?
Oh, I know who you're talking
Oh,
about.
Jesus, I'm brain farting. I know his name, but I'm not. But he's in a show called The Last Man on Earth, and like he drinks 1939 Macallan.
1939 Macallan.
I mean, it's a thing. It's real. But it's probably $10,000 a bottle. I mean, it was made in 1939.
I just googled the Macallan Cherry Oak 30-year-old.
Like, how many years old is that?
It's $6,653
For the 30-year-old?
for the 30-year-old.
Type in 1939 Macallan. There can't be much of that in the world.
I can't afford a shot of that.
Of the 30-year-old?
39.
Oh, no. We can't afford the shot of the 30-year-old.
No.
The 1939,
Not
but
for
we
it's
can't,
$340 a shot. Oh, the 1961. Then there's a 1952. The 1940. 1952. It's just like, it's crazy.
I would be tempted to lie.
Here's
It's like they don't have that good of records. Like, what if the 1950 is like actually 1962?
Yeah.
It'd still be damn good. It's like, let's say it's 1950. I don't think they do that though.
See, I don't know. It's crazy. This is the most expensive one on here right now. It's It's the 52-year-old. No, it's not a 1952. It's a 52-year-old single malt Scotch Macallan. Guess the price on that.
$15,000.
That's a 52-year-old Macallan.
I said 15,000
That's $160,000. A bottle.
for a fifth.
Yes.
Wow. You'd have to get insurance on that.
It just came out in 2018.
Could you imagine if you had that in your house and you dropped it? That man tried this. Oh, damn it. There went 160,000.
Woo.
Everybody get on your bellies and start licking the floor.
Digging the floor.
Every time you lick, that's $6,000.
$6,000 and you will pay me before you leave.
That sponge, that paper towel,
Yeah.
I just soaked up. I'm going to need you to give me about $2,000 for that. And you can suck on it. You can suckle the teat of that paper towel that's soaked in that whiskey from the dirty floor for $6,000.
I'll just take that $38 monkey shoulder. It's it to do.
If you're meaning to tell me, okay, hang on. Let's do a hypothetical scenario. If I had that $160,000 Macallan and I dropped it and busted on the dirty floor,
I'm licking the floor. I'll taste it. Somehow or another. I'm not going to lick the
at
floor.
a reduced price.
Reduced price. You still charging me, ain't you?
Slightly reduced. 10% off. Everybody, I just dropped the Macallan. It's 15% off for the next hour.
And we would start the podcast with Mark dropped a Macallan.
Don't step on it.
Mark dropped a
Okay,
Macallan.
20%. Somebody
Yeah.
stepped on it.
Yeah. That's how we would start the podcast every time. Mark dropped a Macallan.
Now, if I dropped a bottle of 10-year-old, we would just mop it up and be done with it. I dropped a.
Still suck, though.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But, we physically treat Macallan differently.
Oh, yeah.
I remember 2 weeks ago, I went to the liquor store, and I bought, I bought a half pint of Jaeger for Clint. I bought a pint of vodka just to have. I bought a pint of Jameson for me and Alicia to do car bombs with, and I bought a fifth of Jack. And you know how they do at the liquor store? They individually bag them, and then they put them all in a big bag, and blah, blah, blah. I one-handed grabbed the bag, and I just left from work, so I haven't drank anything. I grabbed the bag, and I was going to put my other hand under it like a baby to cradle it in my arms. But before, one of the bags slipped out and hit the concrete. And I was like, I hope that was the vodka. Because that was my least favorite.
Which one was it?
It was the vodka.
It was the vodka?
Didn't hurt my feelings that bad.
You slept
it was Tito's, and I like Tito's vodka. But if it had been the Jaeger, I wouldn't have been that upset because it wasn't for me. But I bought it for a friend, and I wanted him to.
Right.
And he drank it. If it had been the Jack, well, that's what I was going to drink that night. I'd have been upset. If it had been the Jameson, I'd have been upset because I wanted to do some car bombs.
Right.
But I was like, in my mind, as soon as I heard that crash noise, I was like, if that's the vodka, I'm okay.
I'm okay with that.
And it was. So I was like, I'm not even going to bitch about it. Worse things could have happened.
Yes.
But if I drop a $160,000 bottle of Macallan,
Just quit drinking.
I'm going to be
Or start drinking more.
slightly more upset than dropping that pint of Tito's. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. Matter of fact, I'm going to wrap that bottle in about 6 feet of
bubble wrap.
foam and insulation.
Get that spray is for sealing cracks. And just put it all over it.
It's like, why is that bottle of whiskey laying in the middle of a king-size bed? Well, that's where we
That's
drink
where it lays.
That's where we drink it.
We sleep on the couch.
Yeah, we don't sleep in the bed with the whiskey. I don't want to roll over on it.
We don't want to shake it up, aerate it.
I don't want to piss it off.
Yeah. We're just being silly now, Mark.
I told you we were drunk. I told them. They know.
They already know.
This is the point of the podcast. Is where we've drank too much.
I haven't drank too much though.
You've drank.
I drank one. I've drank.
You drank some monkey shoulder.
And 1.5 beers.
You had the big tall boy
Yingling.
You just one of those.
Just one.
And you've refilled that cup.
I only filled half each time.
But you keep doing it.
So it's 2 beers. Yeah.
Just because you're filling it up halfway.
It's still only 1 beer.
If you do it 6 times, that's still 3 beers.
That's 3 beers, yes.
I like how you're justifying it by doing half cups.
It's only half a cup, so it's.
I only drank 16 half cups.
I've drank, but I only drink 1/2 cup. So it's 1.5 beers.
It's fine. You ain't got to work till tomorrow night. I'm off tomorrow.
I'm just saying.
It's only 9:30.
I'm just saying you're silly because you're drunk. I'm silly because I'm silly.
I think you're buzzing. That's safe to say.
Oh, probably.
All right, so we've said everything we want to say about our trip. We had a good time. It was kind of weird to go to the beach during December, but I still liked it.
We still laid out there for about
I know. It was warm.
For about an hour. Yeah.
And then today, what happened today? I woke up and
cold.
went to work freezing my ass off. And tonight, it's not. I'm wearing shorts.
Wearing shorts, yeah. I got chilly just a few minutes ago, but I think it's because this beer's so cold.
Oh, that's
Or
good.
the kegerator. Yeah.
It looks like it's got more head on it now,
It's
too.
a little bit better today, too. A little creamier. I know Wax likes it.
Yeah, that keg's probably going to get emptied pretty quick.
Oh, my bad. That would be my fault.
Well, I mean, it's good beer, too.
Yeah.
I want to make a damn barley wine.
We're going to.
Remind me to give you a couple of those growlers before you leave.
Oh.
They came in, the ones Alicia ordered.
Oh, they here?
You know what Alicia and Laura have in common that's, really awesome for us?
What?
Like they like to shop online.
Yes.
And when they come across them, like, ooh,
Ooh, oh, yeah.
I think Anthony would like that. Bloop.
Boop.
I think Mark would like that. Bloop. I'm okay with that. Well, she bought me that 3D printer for Christmas. And granted, it's not Christmas
It's
yet.
not Christmas yet.
Well, my argument was, she was like, do you want to go ahead and open it? And normally I would say no, because I like surprises.
Right.
I was like, well, I need time to set it up,
Right.
figure it out, you know, which I did way more quickly
Than you thought.
than
you
I
would.
thought I
You
would.
thought it was gonna be more, bro.
Well, I set up all the mechanical in one day, and I was going to do the electrical over the next week. Well, the next day, I figured out all the electrical because it was easier than I thought
Right.
it was going to be. So, at any rate, I was like, because it was pretty expensive. I mean, it's a consumer model 3D printer, but it's like the best one from my research. I was like, don't buy me anything else. Like, even if, like, if you don't buy me nothing for my birthday, I'd be okay with that because that's a good present. Well, today, 6 spools of filament shows up in the mail, and I'm like, dadgummit. But I'm kind of glad because there's a bunch of shit I want to print.
You're gonna be off for a few days during Christmas.
I'm gonna print 24/7. It's wide open. I've only had, knock on wood, I've only had one blowout. The you know those Christmas ornaments I printed,
Yeah.
which I printed one for you, by the way, but it's lost in her car somewhere. The first one I printed was small, and it busted loose from the bed
Okay.
because there wasn't much of a base for it to hold on
it to it.
Yeah, so I scaled it up. I turned off economy mode on the print because it's heated.
Yeah.
And I didn't want it to cool off. I wanted it to stay hot. I thought that would help hold it. And there's a little trick on 3D printing. Rub a little bit of glue stick
Oh yeah.
on there before it starts printing, and it'll hold it.
Hold it better.
Yeah.
Could spray adhesive work.
Yeah, probably.
You know, just a little Elmer spray.
Just a little, just something to
Kind of like you
grab.
do with like.
Hairspray would probably work, but
Yeah.
it'd be disgusting.
We've been going an hour.
We used to get in trouble if they sprayed hairspray on the footballs.
Oh, I bet you would.
No, it wasn't the footballs. The receivers would spray.
On their gloves.
They spray hairspray on their gloves. If they got caught, they get in trouble.
Wow.
I'm like, come on, man.
For real.
It's not like steroids in
During high
baseball.
school, they need help.
We're just spraying hairspray, a little Aquanet on our gloves.
Aquanet on your gloves.
I don't need your referees coming around flicking a lighter to see if they light up.
They're flammable. Lord.
Like they would put so much hairspray on their gloves, they would like just hold their hand up
and stick
and it would hit it, and then
There you go.
run into the end zone like this with a football stuck to their palm.
Wow.
I was a lineman, so I didn't care. I didn't need nothing to be sticky.
All right, we've been going for an hour and 5 minutes.
Why are you trying to duck out?
Cause it's 9:30.
Is it your bedtime?
Well, I gotta get home. I'm gonna eat some food.
What are you gonna eat?
I think I'm gonna eat me a bowl of chili.
You got chili?
No, it's canned chili.
What kind?
I eat it. Believe we're gonna talk about chili on the podcast. Believe it or not, my favorite chili. Now, one of my favorites, because I like chili, is the Great Value Walmart chili.
With meat?
Well, yeah,
Chili with meat?
beans, yeah.
Because you can get chili with meat, chili without meat, chili
Why would
with
you
beans,
get chili without meat?
I don't know.
It's just tomato sauce.
I'm just saying it's available.
I've never seen a can of chili without meat.
Yeah, I guess like if you want to do your own meat and then to pour that on it, I think it's what that's for.
I think that's called chili fixins or something. I don't know what that is. I never heard of that. I know chili without beans,
Yeah.
but that's a big debate right there.
Well, okay, I won't get
Depending
into
if you're
that.
from Texas or not. From Texas, people don't like beans in their chili.
I think I'm going to put. I ate a late lunch, so I wasn't hungry until now. But there's some pizza rolls in the freezer that got my name on them. I've been eating healthy lately. You can tell.
That's not healthy.
So chicken broth.
Yeah, I ate Buffalo Wild Wings, and I wasn't hungry when I come over here. But now
How were they?
They're pretty good.
We had a bad experience there.
They're always
but-
closed when y'all go.
Well, we had a bad experience there, but I don't write a restaurant off with one bad experience. I
Yeah.
got to have 2 or 3 in a row before I say, okay, screw this
Right.
place.
It was 2 in a row for y'all, though, wasn't it?
Well,
it was back to back.
it was during COVID, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't count that.
we walked up one time,
It was like,
and they were locking the doors.
We decided to close today.
Yeah, like everybody has COVID in the kitchen. Like, okay, we're not gonna.
We're not
bitch
going in
about
there.
that. Yeah, thank you for not letting us in. Then the next time, I can't remember. It was something
Like
similar to
the
that.
chef didn't show up to work that day or something.
And then the third time we went in there, it took us like 2 hours to get our food, and it was cold.
The food was cold.
No, my French fries weren't room temperature.
Oh,
They were cold like you put them in a refrigerator.
wow.
And somebody said, "Well, why didn't you send them back?" I don't want to wait 2 more hours.
I'd have sent them back.
You'd have waited 2 more hours?
Oh, no. I'd have said, my fries are cold. Give me my money back, is what I said. I'm going to go to Zaxby's or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, another chicken place.
I really hope the next time I go there, it's better. And I'm giving the benefit of the doubt because, I mean, it was COVID.
It was good.
Like, everybody's trying to figure out
It
how
was
to...
4 o'clock when we went, so it was not busy and there was nobody there. So.
I really hope it's better because I love Buffalo Wild Wings. Like, I don't like breaded wings. And theirs are crispy without being breaded. And they have really hot ones that are really good. Like that mango habanero is just amazing.
I just ate the original buffalo today, which is kind of hot.
Have you had the desert heat? It's a dry rub.
I don't like the dry rubs.
You don't? The desert heat is the only one that I like that's a dry rub.
And I don't like as hot as you, though, either.
It's not that hot.
Shut your face.
It's not.
What are you thinking? Neither's habaneros.
I was talking about the desert heat.
I know, but
the
you
mango
said-
habanero would be too hot for you.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to tell you need to eat that. But the desert heat is not that hot.
The original hot is pretty far up on the scale, though. They were hot.
They taste like the hot ones taste like it's just barbecue sauce to me.
It's like 3 from the top. The
Is
hot
it?
is.
No.
You're thinking about Hooters hot. Hooters hot's not hot.
None of Hooters is hot.
They're 3 mile. They're 911's hot.
I use it as eye wash.
Yeah. That's because you and Barry got in measuring contest. I'm not going to say what y'all were measuring. Y'all's forearms. And said, I can eat hotter than you. I can eat hotter than you. And y'all went back and forth. And now y'all were burnt.
Scorched our
receptors. And now y'all have to eat.
I still like
literally
hot, but I do
flames.
appreciate a good flavor. Like, I'll
Yeah.
say this. I kept working my way up to the blazing.
Yeah. The hot.
That's the hottest
one.
ones.
Yeah, blazing, yeah.
And they are hot, but they're not that good.
But yeah.
So I backed it off to like the mango habanero and the wild. The wild's the next to hottest. It tastes way better than the hottest. Because at that point, it's not about heat. It's about
the flavor.
I want it to taste good.
So,
That's what I've always said about hot sauce. I don't care if you hurt me, but if you're gonna slap me, give me a kiss. I want it to taste good. If it's gonna hurt, and there's no good, then what's the payoff?
that original buffalo is like 4 from the top.
Really?
The hot's like 4. Yeah, the hot at Buffalo Wild Wings is close to the top.
Well, they've changed the menu.
Yeah, it's always been close to the top. Because I went in the first time, I got hot, and I was like, whoa, this ain't Hooters. Because Hooters hot's perfect for the casual wing eater.
Is the fire sauce at Taco Bell hot to you?
No.
No, it's not.
No.
The Diablo, if you pour enough of
If
it
you pour
on there,
enough on there,
you
yeah.
can taste some heat from
Yeah.
Diablo.
But I like that. I like, when I get a 10-piece wing, I want my last wing to almost be too hot to eat. Not my first one.
That's fair.
If you get your first wing and, oh my God, this is too hot to eat, then you're too hot.
I agree with that.
You got to get your last one that, oh my God, it's
Builds up.
progressively build up to
Yeah.
your last wing. Yeah. Now, if you're eating 6-piece wings or 10-piece wings or 12-piece, adjust accordingly. So,
Adjust accordingly.
but I ate all my wings
What is
today.
this? Oh, that's beer.
It's
like, do I have some more
It's like that's the biggest disappointment ever. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
What is this I got right here? Do I have more monkey shoulder?
Nope, it's beer.
Nope, it's weird.
Just beer.
All right.
All right, let's get out of here.
How we segue into this interview?
Well, we already kind of set it up, and I did set up something else that may not air on this episode. It may be the next one, but Alicia and I are gonna sometime this weekend record
Some Ghostbusters stuff.
spoiler-free Ghostbuster,
Ghostbusters.
then followed by a spoiler-re one that'll air much later.
Yeah.
We'll just have it,
Yeah.
out there in the ethos for when it's ready.
Cool.
Which I like that kind of shit. I like it when we have stuff just ready to go.
Yeah. Well, you have to go over the interview and see if it's needs.
I'll fix it.
Needs,
And send me the interview me and you did on the balcony.
Oh, I will.
It might be worthy.
well, I'll do that when we leave because I'm not tech savvy. I have to find it again.
All right,
All
well,
right.
I'm not going to sign off because the next thing you'll hear, and it might be the last thing you hear on the podcast, in case it is Love You Bye, but here's your interview with the owner of, tell me one more time.
Change
Skate Shop.
skate shop. Matt Robinson.
And you said it's located close to
So Cliff Cooking.
Cliff Cooking Boulevard.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. Fine.
We've been drinking.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to drink another
Down there.
something. You know what I'm going to drink?
What you gonna drink?
You want to know what I'm going to drink?
I wanna
Do you
know.
really want to know?
I do.
I'm going to drink one of those.
You gonna drink a stout?
A stout.
Yeah, you drink one. You drank one the first.
Well, yeah.
But it was.
And I've done a car bomb. with
It's
one.
better now.
Oh, I can see it has head now.
Yeah, it does.
Yesterday or day before. When was it? No, that was yesterday. You and Laura were over here.
Which email did I send that to?
killjsinger@yahoo.com. Oh no, I just told the whole world my email address.
Edit it out.
4 people are going to email me.
You have the power.
Nah. You can email me. I want you to. I dare you. I challenge you.
Okay. Sign it down. You're not gonna do the outro.
Sign
right?
it down.
You gonna do the outro later?
Sign it down. Let me look at my notes.
We'd already done those. You didn't talk about the Matrix.
Oh, The Matrix is coming out
You
soon.
skipped. You went all the way to Spider-Man.
Have you seen the trailer to The
Started talking
Matrix?
about Spider-Man.
Well,
kicking.
you started arguing and
Oh, I didn't argue. I stated a fact.
failed.
I
You
stated
failed
a
at
fact.
saying Spider-Man could beat Batman. The Matrix movie's coming out
Yes,
soon.
I want to see that.
I've tried to avoid everything because I want to go into it. I want to
go
watch
blind.
trailers.
Yeah, nothing.
I don't want to know anything.
Yes.
I just want to go watch it. And if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't.
And
I'm kind of getting like Sean in that respect. I'm
don't give me trailers. They show
like
too much.
me and Alicia were like a week behind, and we're caught up now on the new Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
I went to freaking Yahoo News, and one of the headlines spoiled something
Yes,
for me.
yeah,
in the headlines.
Yes.
And God forbid you go on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I had to we was driving back from the beach, and I had to stay off Facebook because Dexter and Yellowstone came on, and I didn't want to get any spoilers.
And like I don't even like it when people go TWD OMG. Like when I was watching The Walking Dead, TWD. I don't even want to know that something epic happened.
That's a spoiler.
Let me find out.
That's what I was like.
Let me say
when,
OMG and not know that OMG.
when Clint was watching Dune, and he said, "This ain't a spoiler, but this happened." I was like, "Clint, that's a spoiler." You can edit that out. It's
So he really squallered that for
he
you.
squallered the hell out of it.
I think we should try to.
The thing about squalor, we can make it mean whatever we want to.
We are going to start a real pop culture dictionary.
Okay. We're going to get a hashtag squalor on Kelly's shirt,
Yeah.
along with hashtag lefty loosey righty tighty and hashtag team candy corn.
Team Candy Corn for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's unbelievable that there's people out there
That don't like candy corn.
that do like candy corn. It's like the people that like eggplant. It's like,
I mean,
really? You just seek out eggplants to eat them?
I'm really craving some eggplant today.
Nobody's ever said that. And if they have, they're weird. Or maybe you just like to hollow out your eggplant and fill it with candy corn and stick it up your bum.
Eggplants are eggplants are pretty big.
I mean, unless you pick them when they're small.
I guess you can.
They have different stages of growth.
But yeah. As long as you hollow unripe one out, though. See, we're getting weird again. End this shit, man. Shut this shit
That's the
down.
best part. I mean, everybody's tuned out at this point, but still, and we will be amused by this later.
Me, you, and Kelly are laughing at herself.
All right. We are signing off, and we're going to play this interview for you. Enjoy. Love you, mean it.
That's the thing with our podcast, where it's casual to almost being unprofessional.
Yeah, hey, I'm into it.
But his band, they had a band. They started in like 2000, around about that time. playing around Amory because we're in Amory, so it's
gotcha.
like
Yeah.
So
Got some friends in Amory.
so they got they've been playing for that long.
Yeah.
Around they've played all over, but he's still going at it. We're in our late 40s.
Yeah.
So
yeah, me too. I'm 45.
And I'm
so.
48. I'm almost 49.
Yeah.
So yeah, but and they were nerds.
Yeah.
Like comic books.
Dude, me too.
Like all that kind of stuff. So they was
metal nerds, all that. Yeah, I'm into
arguing about. He's got a man cave at his place, Mark.
Yeah.
And they would always argue about stuff, comic books, who could win in a fight, that kind of stuff. Things you talk about when you get drunk, aliens, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they said we should just do a podcast because they had all the recording equipment because of the band.
Right.
So they just hit record while drinking and talking, and then eventually I become a part of the podcast, and then that's how the podcast kind of grew out from the band.
Yeah.
And the podcast has grown since then.
Oh man, that's sick.
But this is the podcast. This is the band. They're separate entities.
Yeah,
But they're all in the
same people.
All in the same people.
Same
yeah.
personnel.
Same
Gotcha.
personnel. The lead singer of the band, Mark Klingen.
Uh-huh.
It's his podcast, and he just lets his friends come in there and hang out with him every now and then.
Right.
So we do the Comic-Con every year.
Awesome.
So we go interview, and this is some of the people we've interviewed on the podcast. From the cons,
Oh,
and
wow,
that's
yeah.
the celebrities, and these are some of the bands he's done. So
Wow.
he grew up in liking Striper because that's all he could listen
Striper.
to. So he
yeah,
interviewed
dude, I
him.
saw Striper in like 1988 or so in Memphis. It was in the In God We Trust tour.
Oh, sweet.
I was probably 12, I guess, or somewhere in there. Yeah. I had already discovered punk rock by then and like metal, and so I figured out pretty quickly that the world is way better at being the world than the church is, So,
but yeah, I seen. I actually, when your shop was over there at Ballard, I thought it was at Ballard.
Uh-huh.
My daughter was young; she was started. She wanted a skateboard, so I got her a skateboard.
Right.
And but just a beginner, cheap skateboard, just to see if she was going to. But she wanted a good skateboard, so we was going to come up here and look for some shoes or something. We got up here it was closed, so we just went somewhere else and and then of course she grew out of it.
Yeah.
That was been a decade ago.
Yeah.
But and then I had forgot all about it because I haven't skated since '92. So I mean, I was in West Point. I grew up in West Point.
Oh, cool,
So I
yeah.
skated in West Point, and when I moved to Amory, there was. I lived out in the country, so I really couldn't truck it through the. I couldn't
for sure.
walk to go skate, so that it just kind of went away.
Yeah, I totally get it.
But and when I'm friends with Kim Coleman, because I make my own beer, so through that
Kim,
I knew Kim,
Yeah.
and I seen that video. I'm like, holy shit, y'all! The skate shop's still there,
Yeah.
and they have beer. So I don't skate anymore, but I do drink beer.
I feel
So I was like, well, we need to go, go check that out. And then that's when I followed you on Instagram and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, yeah. I mean, this is podcast relatable. We talk about pop culture stuff.
Yeah, dude.
But, pop culture is kind of a broad.
Well, and
thing.
I'll add to that yes, skateboarding is riding a skateboard, all right, but at the skate shop here, it's way broader than riding a skateboard, right? I mean, we're very interested in the art community, in the music community. There's underserved areas of the music community in Tupelo, metal, hardcore, a lot of indie rock stuff, and all of those things basically they bump up against skateboarding. You know what I mean? And so there is no you don't skate, you can't kickflip, you're a poser. That's just not the scene up here at all. Any kind of weirdos, any kind of people that are interested in interesting things.
Right.
This is a hub for that.
Cool. Yeah. But so I was like, and then I seen your little thing, you off and on since '96. I was like, okay, this is the same dude. He's just doing something different.
Right.
Yeah. I make beer. That's weird. Skating's weird.
Yeah.
Being in a metal band when you're 45 is weird. I
Yeah.
mean, it's all the same.
Yeah.
But it's just different avenues of the same thing.
Totally.
So that's weird. So it's like-minded people. So I was like, we can interview this dude.
Sure, man.
And then, so it's like, and we had stickers, and what skateboarder don't like stickers, right?
Dude, I know. Especially these. These are
So I
sick.
brought a lot of stickers,
Yeah.
so if you can just hand them out to your people, and
Absolutely.
some of these little, I got dirt on them because it was in my disc golf bag. But some of these little, I don't even know what they're called, the little rubber bracelet things.
Yeah.
That's from their last album or whatever that they did. Sick. But that art show y'all had, I actually called Kim, and I was going to come to that thing. But this band, their guitarist got cancer. He's doing his second run of cancer. So he's going through chemo. So they had a benefit show the same night at Shade Tree. So I was trying to do both, and then
Yeah, hey, we've got a metalcore show on January the 8th, and it's there was a band here called Forever and Never back in the in the teens, I think, and they were kind of a metalcore, young group of metalcore dudes. Well, now they're in their 30s or whatever and live in Nashville, and they're called Lonely Youth, and they're coming back, so it's kind of a homecoming show for them. And then they're bringing in a band that's a post-hardcore band called Stay Lost from Birmingham, and then we just had this group of high school kids that are shredding like metal. They're a metal band, and they're in high school in Hernando.
Cool.
And I mean, you can almost say they're a Metallica cover band. They play like all the old Metallica songs, but I love the old Metallica songs. So I'm just like, yes. I mean, they get people going, dude. And they're like 15, 16, 17 years old.
Oh, sweet. If you're gonna be a cover band, be a Metallica cover
That's
band.
exactly right, dude. Throw some. I mean, they're throwing in like, I want to say like Testament and like proper like kind of thrashy metal
80s
crossover
metal
stuff. Yeah, super cool. So this scene still exists. It's just like there's certainly not an all ages venue for you to be able to come out and get exposed to it, and that's what we want to be. You know, I mean, we are a shop, but all this stuff moves, and we just push it out of the way and set a band up right here. And we have beers and whatnot, and we have some food. But like, we're always going to be a positive place for young people to come in and get exposed to it. There's plenty of bars. If somebody just wants to go get plastered, they can go to a bar. But if you want to come in here and hear some good music and hang out and have a good time, bring your kids with you, whatever. Like, this is the spot.
So introduce yourself on here and say who you are, where you from, what you do, all that good stuff. All your social media.
Sure. So my name's Matt Robinson, and I'm the owner of Change, which is a skateboard shop, and we're out here on the west side of Tupelo on Cliff Gookin, kind of by the skateboard park. The name of the shop is Change. Our website is changetupelo.com, and all of our social media is Change Tupelo. So that's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, across the board. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm from Tupelo. I grew up here, graduated high school in 94, and by 96 decided that I wanted to be a professional skateboarder so bad, but I suck at skateboarding so bad that the only way I was going to be able to be a professional, to do it as my profession, is to open a skateboard shop. So we found a really, literally a condemned building that, it wasn't up to code, downtown, and fixed it up and went and found the people that owned it and offered them a couple $100s a month to run a shop out of it, and started that in 96 as a 19-year-old, and did it on and off all around Tupelo in different buildings and various manifestations of the same shop, sometimes with an indoor skate park attached to it, almost always having shows in the shop, from touring bands that are passing through or local bands that are coming up. And then we moved in, I guess, 07 or so, and had a lot of young kids and had to kind of focus on raising young kids now. And so now all my kids are teenagers but one, and we're back here in Tupelo since 19, reopened the skate shop in 20.
Cool. Sweet. Like I said, I refound out when 1817 was doing their little beer launch here. I'm gonna try that beer here if you got some for you in a minute. But and I seen it's like, oh yeah, I gotta get over there. And I don't want to hold you up here talking weird or whatever.
Nah, man, it's all good.
But yeah, this is a cool shop. I like the little bar there, sitting there watching people skate when you eat your Taco Bell.
That's right. Yeah, you can sit, eat,
drink a beer,
have a Coca-Cola, and watch people skate in the 3-foot deep wooden empty swimming pool that takes up about 1/3 of our square footage here.
But it's cool though. I'd have the band playing there. Cool.
Yeah,
it'd be cool for photo shoots or something. Yeah. But yeah, this is it's a cool place. I bought a shirt because shop local, right?
Yeah, dude, I appreciate it. Easily 3/4 of our clothing is out in a little pop-up shop that we have open in the mall right now.
Yeah.
So, if anybody happens to hear this before Christmas, drop by and check us out in the little pop-up shop at the mall.
I'm actually going over there. We're going to do a podcast tonight, talking about some other stuff, so we'll slip this interview into that episode, and I'll tag you in the thing when it
sick, man.
drops or whatever.
Thanks.
Check it out. So, all right, are you a Marvel guy, DC guy?
Yeah, I could go either way.
You go either way?
I really can. Like, I feel like I'm enough of a nerd to understand that there's a different culture, you know what I mean? But I kind of appreciate both of them. I mean, there's never going to be, in my opinion, a better Batman than Michael Keaton in the first one.
That's me. Yeah, because we're from the same era.
Right.
So, yeah.
And that was just mind-blowing to go to that. I have a favorite Catwoman, too, but, we won't talk about that.
Mine's from the series. I don't remember her name, but mine's from the original 1960 series. That's my favorite Catwoman.
Right.
But and Jack Nicholson, who was basically the Cesar Romero Joker.
Yeah.
They just
perfect.
They just caught, but yeah. So if you say you like Jack Nicholson, you also like Cesar Romero.
Yeah, totally.
So. But yeah, I heard the other guy talking about playing D&D. I played D&D in the 90s. I played, I've done all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The lead singer of the band still plays on Monday nights. So on Monday nights, they go to his man cave and they play D&D. So.
That's so cool. There's little pockets of that kind of thing going on all around. And, it was funny I lived through the satanic panic of the 80s.
Right.
When the Parents Music Resource Center, Tipper Gore, the former First Lady of the United States of America, or Vice First Lady, whatever you want to call her, was going around, convincing middle American moms that Motley Crue actually worshipped the devil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And are those guys, they don't exactly teach Sunday school, you know what I mean? But I don't think they're
It's
having
crazy
satanic rituals.
because Motley Crue, if you look back on it now, like when I was a preteen teen when I was listening to Motley Crue, they were hard. But now, if you look back on it with the music you listen to now, it's they're not that.
It's not exactly.
It's not that bad. They play them before noon now on the radio around here.
Right.
But I go on YouTube every now and then and watch that Dee Snider congressional meeting with Al Gore. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. He kind of showed them that just because I have long hair and tattoos and scream when I sing doesn't mean I'm not an educated person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is a lot with everything.
Yeah, they were very smart business
Yes,
people,
they was.
and a lot of them had the sweet tooth for self-destructive behavior, so that kind of mixed together with it, but they were just doing what, Alice Cooper had done 10 years before.
Right.
They were just freaking out the grannies and trying to get some money out of it. But, having come up through that was a real culture, and that had a real effect on a lot of people that were kind of seen as outcasts. And so, skateboarders were kind of, I remember being, accused of being devil worshiper, and I had lots of friends that were like metalhead guys that were, obviously and then we all played D&D, and I was reading Lord of the Rings, and I was reading Forgotten Realms and all that stuff, back in the day when I was a kid. And so that was all like, oh, well, you must worship the devil. And it's just funny, but it's not funny actually, because what happened to Damien Eccles and those guys? They just came along and scooped them up and put them in prison and said, you must have done this.
You must have done it, yeah. Yeah.
So, those were tough times, and I'm glad to know that, the world's a little bit more accepting of people that, I don't know, nerds. They were basically just nerds.
Yeah, it was an insult when I was in school.
Yeah.
You didn't want to be called a nerd. Now it's a rite of passage. Of course I watch Lord of the Rings. Who don't?
Yeah.
It won how many awards?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Being a nerd is mainstream now.
Totally.
Yeah. So it's that's it. That's the I guess everything that was kind of like, well, I'm not going to be seen doing that. That kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's all like with social media, and everything's more accessible, so you see everything. Like when I was in Amory, skateboarding was very small.
Oh yeah.
Very small. But now you can do anything, and it's not really small because you have this whole community out there on social media that makes it bigger. So even though it's not in your own community, there's this online community that brings you out there to everybody else.
Yeah, for better or for worse. When we were younger, you had to physically go looking for something. Like, hey man, have you heard, you know, whatever? Like, have you ever heard the Dead Kennedys? Well, no, but how would I? You know, like I can't just go to Walmart and buy a Dead Kennedys tape. You know what I mean? So you had to go physically looking. Well, now, like, for better or for worse, we all have in our pockets, you know, all the information in the entire world. And so if somebody says like, hey man, do you like so-and-so? You can find out.
Find out real quick.
Yeah, I guess so. So there is way more of a ability to connect with a like-minded community these days, you know, and to seek each other out and be like, yo, dude, you just live down the road. Like, hey, let's get together and whatever, do our nerdy thing.
Like, I went to my first con here in Tupelo, and I was already grown.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was, you know, in my mid 40s, the first time I ever went to a con. I was like, hey, I seen all these kids that was liking stuff that I liked. And I was like, no, this is weird, you know, it's odd.
Right.
But you know, that's what like-minded people getting together, having a nerd flea market. It's basically what a con is.
Totally.
So it was nice. There was a whole bunch of people. So I love the cons. That's why we go.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of funny to see how, you know, society, I mean, things go in circles, right? And so it's almost like the things that we would have been made fun of, and even like, you know, people would try to fight you over it when we were kids. If you want instant social credit nowadays, you just do those things. Or be a skateboarder, you know, be interested in anime, be interested in, you know, whatever, you know, and you're gonna instantly be the coolest kid ever. So it's just funny how that flips on its head. What I'm interested in, and especially when it comes to skateboarding, is how there's so much about being that kind of outcast in society that teaches you a lot about how to live in life. Number one, like, dude, I don't care what everybody else is doing. I'm going to do what I'm interested in. You know what I mean? That goes a long way, you know, in teaching you not to follow the crowd and not whatever. It also, there's a DIY ethic that we've talked about a little bit before we started recording, where you realize, like, if anything cool is going to happen, I'm going to have to do it myself. I'm going to have to, you know, start a group of people that play D&D, or I'm going to have to build something to skateboard on, or I'm going to have to whatever. Well, and so many other things that we could talk about, that being part of an outcast group in society is good for you and teaching you life lessons. Well, now that things have kind of flipped on their heads, you know, how do we keep the nerds and the you know, outcasts and the skaters from becoming what was so negative about the, you know, the preps and jocks and whatever 20, 30, 40 years ago? You know, how do you maintain those things inside of these little cultures that we love so much?
Yeah.
There's a question for you.
I guess we just keep going like we're going. I mean, everything's moving. I guess everything's moving in a positive direction as far as that outcast moving to the forefront.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's awesome to see a skateboard going on. Knowing I started skating, I guess, 86.
Yeah, that's when I started too.
86, 87, 88, and kind of fizzled out from there. And I kind of peaked at 80. I wasn't very good.
No, I mean, I'm still not any good.
Yeah, I had friends that were great. I hung out with them, and I tried, and I skipped my knees a lot. But, broke some fingers. But
ouch.
but that's how you learn about those things. You stay in that community. You know? I mean, I was still trying, even though I couldn't do it
for sure.
But I did the same thing when I was like trying to play an instrument. I can dabble around on one, but I wasn't getting very good at it.
Yeah.
But I make beer. I make pretty good beer, so I found my niche.
I'll brag. Heck yeah. I'll brag on skateboarding a little bit too, like culture-wise, that there's not a lot of other physical activities. I'm very hesitant to call skateboarding a sport, because you don't. How do you win? You know, how do you score a basket? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
how do you get a goal? It's just like a
thing.
Yeah, it's a culture. It's an individual expression thing. It's way closer to art than it is a sport.
Yeah.
But there's no. I mean, if you really suck at. I mean, imagine going to a basketball court and shooting a basketball all day long and never one time making it in, and leaving and going, dude, I had so much fun playing basketball today. But that's what skateboarding is for so many people.
Right.
Like, you try a trick, your friends are trying a trick. Maybe you come close to landing it once and you're like, yes. But at the same time, this is not a culture of people that, if you're not like quote unquote good at skateboarding, dude, we don't care. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to be like, oh, you're not good at skateboard. Like, I think we're self-conscious enough to know that we're just playing with a toy.
Right.
And to, like, take it that seriously. If you're cool and, you know, and you're just basically if you're just cool, like, and by cool, I mean not a jerk.
Not a jerk, yes.
Right. Then, you know, you got a home in this community, and skateboarding doesn't really weed out for talent as much as it weeds out for toughness. As long as you're good with, like, falling down a lot and getting back up, which, again, great life lessons, then I don't care how many times you can land a trick or whatever, you know? I just, anyway, you smell when I'm stepping in.
Oh, yeah. Is it Rocky said it? It's not how hard you can hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep on coming.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, all right, we talked 20 minutes. I'm going to end this, and I'm going to grab another beer.
Sounds like a plan, dude.
All right. Special thanks and huge shout out to Matt Robinson, the owner of Change Skateboarding in Tupelo, Mississippi. I'm really looking forward to going there and hanging out. That sounds like a cool place to be. So I'm going to check it out. Y'all need to check it out. Big shout out to Anthony Afonid, our correspondent in the field, doing a remote interview. That was great. I enjoyed listening to it. I don't have any other announcements to make or anything else to say other than thank you for listening to episode 171 of Real Pop Culture. We've been broadcasting live from high atop the first and only floor of the Killj headquarters at the Killj Ranch. Love you, bye. And don't forget, Adam West is Batman.